Fantasy football quarterbacks in crisis? Week 4 is here and the quarterback landscape is as unpredictable as ever. From rising stars to seasoned veterans, every signal caller is facing unique challenges that could make or break your fantasy lineup. But here's where it gets controversial. Are we witnessing the rise of new QB elites, or are these early season performances just fleeting moments of glory? Jordan Love, for instance, is heading to Dallas with something to prove after a lackluster Week 3. Can he bounce back against the Cowboys' struggling defense, or will his inconsistency continue to haunt fantasy managers? Meanwhile, Drake Maye has been on fire since his disastrous Week 1, but his showdown with the Panthers could be his toughest test yet. And this is the part most people miss. Maye's performance here might just redefine his fantasy value for the rest of the season. Daniel Jones has been a pleasant surprise, consistently ranking among the top QBs. But his matchup against the Rams' pass defense could expose whether his hot start is sustainable. Bold prediction: Jones might face his first real challenge, especially without Alec Pierce's deep threat. Speaking of challenges, Patrick Mahomes has been relying on his legs more than his arm, but with Xavier Worthy potentially returning, could we see a resurgence in his passing game? Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts remain at the top of the rankings, but Hurts' Week 3 comeback against the Rams was a reminder of his ability to turn games around. However, his Week 4 road trip to Tampa Bay could be tricky, as the Bucs have been stingy against the pass. Thought-provoking question: is Hurts truly a top-tier QB, or is he benefiting from a strong supporting cast? Justin Herbert has been solid as the QB6, and with Najee Harris out for the season, the Chargers' aerial attack is expected to intensify. But can he dominate the Giants' defense as expected? On the flip side, Dak Prescott without CeeDee Lamb is barely worth considering against the Packers' elite defense. Controversial take: Prescott's value might be overrated without his star receiver. Caleb Williams has been improving, but his Week 4 matchup in Las Vegas against the Raiders' porous pass defense could be a make-or-break moment. Baker Mayfield, despite his strong start, faces a tough Eagles defense and a depleted supporting cast, making him a risky play this week. Invite to discuss: is Mayfield a reliable QB1? Or is he due for a regression? Bo Nix and Kyler Murray are both underperforming, with Nix facing a Bengals defense that hasn't been tested much this season. If Nix fails to deliver, his fantasy stock could plummet. Murray, meanwhile, has a short week matchup against the Seahawks' formidable defense, further dimming his prospects. Final thought-provoking question: are these quarterbacks worth holding on to, or is it time to look for better options? For the full QB rankings and more insights, check out the detailed analysis below. Don't forget to stay updated with the latest NFL news on RotoWorld's Player News, or follow at RotoWorldFB and at RotoPat on Twitter/Blue Sky. Your fantasy lineup depends on it.